Hi there, I'm Mike Bills with Measurable Solutions, and this is Whiteboard Wednesday. So today we are talking about how to get staff to get things done on their own, right? And that's every owner wants that. Every owner wants their staff to be able to just go get things done. Just go get things done. I can't think of how many times that came out of my mouth. Just go get it done, right? Well, there's a lot of things that go into that because we have to remember we didn't just walk in on day one and we knew how to treat a shoulder, or we knew where the bicep was, or whatever. We had to kind of learn those things over time. So you got to help your staff learn how to get things done. And so that's really what I want to kind of give you some action steps on, right? So we've got to remember that staff need to be praised. We like to be, as an owner, we like to be praised. We love to hear it when patients say, oh, it's so great. I love all your staff. This is the greatest place to come. Blah, blah. Here's some donuts. Here's some cookies, whatever. That praise goes a long way. And so we need to kind of approach every action to helping our staff get things done. We need to approach it with basically what I call a praise sandwich. You got two pieces of praise on the outside, and in the middle is where you're going to have your correction and the things that need to happen, right? So that praise sandwich is key because it's really going to buy the staff in on what it is that you're asking them to do so that they feel empowered to get things done, which is really what you want. You want them to have the power, the tenacity to go get things done. And the second thing is that you got to remember that you want to praise in public and correct in private. And what I mean by that is when things are going really well, hey Sally, great job getting that patient scheduled. Do that in public so that everybody sees it. Everybody sees, hey, wow, she brightened up, and it kind of brings everybody's morale up, right? But yet when Sally needs to be corrected because she forgot to say et cetera on the phone, pull her in, do that in a private place. Nobody wants to be beat up in front of their friends and coworkers. So bring them in, get them in a quiet place that allows you to really have a conversation. It really allows you to kind of dig in a little bit deeper to what's the difficulty that's keeping her from being able to get the outcome that it is that you're looking for and really get it done on her own, right? So bring her in, get her in private, get him in private, whoever it is. So that's the second step. The third step is correct in writing. Here's what I mean by that, and I really mean two things. One is, and these are two things that took me a long time to learn. The first is correct in writing so that there's a written action plan. Here's what it is that we do. Here's how you get that done. Here's how you make that order. Here's how you get that successful phone call action handled. Here's how you mobilize the shoulder, whatever it might be. Get it in writing so that they've got a step-by-step process to follow. They can pull that piece of paper out of their pocket a day, a week, a month from now when they're not quite sure what the steps were, and they can reproduce it. And you know what? A good person's going to get it done because they've got those steps. So correct in writing. Now, if it goes beyond that, you actually need to write them up, whatever that is in your practice. Well, that definitely needs to be in writing, and that's kind of what that means as well. Correct in writing. If you need to really bring it to somebody's attention, this is how many times they've messed up, and it's really kind of getting to the end, then you've got to get that in writing. It makes that much more formal and that much more noticeable to them. And then the final thing is, don't accept any what we call right fighters in our practice. And so my management team and I will use that term right fighters. And if somebody's constantly fighting with us, me, one of my VPs, et cetera, that they are right, and we've written them up at that point. We've given them a written action plan. They come back, they still aren't doing it. We've actually written them up on a disciplinary action at that point. It's time to kind of be done with that. I don't have time in my day. My staff doesn't have time in their day to deal with that. And that person is actually taking so much more time out of my day. I could go do the job that they're not getting done. I could get it done in less time than I'm spending kind of fighting that right fighter. So if you're fighting right fighters, stop fighting right fighters. Fighting right fighters is going to destroy your practice. But most of all, follow these three things, and it's going to help you to get your staff to get things done. You're going to be happy. You're going to have a successful practice. You're going to be thriving, etc. So I love to hear how everybody's doing with these Whiteboard Wednesday topics. Do me a favor, leave a comment in the section below. I'd love to see it, and I hope that everything's going great for you in your practice. I love to hear about wins. Please share them, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again for next week's Whiteboard Wednesday topic. That's it for today. Have a great day. Take care.